Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Executive Secretary Lucas Bersamin. Oh, please, would you take your seats? The Honorable Mori Masafumi, Special Advisor to the Prime Minister of Japan. The Transportation Secretary Jimmy Bautista, Senator J.B. Ejercito, Representative Franz Pumaren. I see you. Oh, there. Representative Eric Martinez. The Embassy of Japan Charge d'Affaires, Matsuda Kenichi, and other members of the Diplomatic Corps. Of course, Quezon City Mayor Maria Josefina G. Belmonte. Senior Vice President of JICA, Nakasawa Kenichiro, fellow workers in government, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is always, when we have such events as we have just witnessed today, these are always significant days for all of us as we mark another milestone, another landmark for the Metro Manila Subway Project and for the expansion of our public transport system, starting here in the National Capital Region, but hopefully to extend to the other urban areas around the Philippines. Today, we had seen the signing of the Metro Manila Subway project with the signing of Contract Package 102 and Contract Package 103. I am one with the Filipino people in anticipating the eventual realization of this extremely important flagship project, which, once it is completed, will significantly reduce travel time between Quezon City and Pasay from 1 hour and 30 minutes to just 35 minutes. And we quote often just the travel time advantage that this will bring. But it is not only that. The volume of traffic that a subway or a railway can take as compared to a highway or a road is significantly higher because it is regular, there is no traffic, and it is scheduled. And so people can hope that it is a reliable. We hope to reduce the terrible sight of going home at midnight along EDSA and still seeing people waiting to take the bus. That is the advantage of what the subway will bring. They know that they can always go to the subway station and there will be a train coming along in a few minutes. That really, for me, the cut, of course, in travel time is also very important, but still, it is to reduce the uncertainty as to what will, when we will get home. We will reduce the terrible stories that we hear of people who do no longer see their children because they come home at 1:30 in the morning and the children are asleep. They have to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get back on the bus to fight with the traffic coming back to work. And that the subway and all our public transport systems will be able to help and to remedy. So the quality of life in the city should improve significantly. It is also projected to benefit more than 500,000 passengers per day, from as far north as Valenzuela to as far south as Parañaque, easing the flow of people, of goods, of services around Metro Manila. Once the MMSP is fully operational, we envision that millions of jobs as well as opportunity will also be created following this seamless transport system. Yet, even before it begins its operations, it is already set to yield many fruits. The implementation of the civil works for Contract Package 102 and Contract Package 103 alone are set to create thousands of jobs and opportunities for many Filipinos. So let me extend my most sincere and fervent congratulations to everyone who made this monumental undertaking possible. Thank you for your hard work, and thank you for taking us to this day today. I thank the government of Japan for partnering with the Philippines in pursuing this important infrastructure development project. The world recognizes Japan for having a very efficient rail transport system which the Philippines aspires to one day emulate. We thank you for your continued support, and I hope to further advance our cooperation in other areas for the mutual benefit of our peoples. We are also thankful to the Japan International Cooperation Agency for providing the financial support for the implementation of Contract Package 102 and 103. Similarly, we must acknowledge that Nishimatsu DMCI joint venture and Sumitomo Mitsui Construction for working closely with the Philippine government in ensuring the completion of these contract packages. And I thank you not only for this specific project, I thank the JICA who have been supporting the development of the Philippines for the last 50 years. And I do not believe that, especially in terms of our infrastructure projects and even in our agricultural projects, that we would have come this far without the help of JICA along the way. And it has been instrumental, it has been material, and we have many possible future projects that may be in the pipeline. And for that, once again, we thank JICA for their assistance and their continuing interest in the Philippines. We are honored to have you as our partners in making the Philippines transport operations more efficient, safer, and more reliable. And the Department of Transportation has made possible the signing of these contract packages. So I urge the DOTR, under the very capable hands of Secretary Jimmy, to remain steadfast in ensuring the smooth and faithful implementation of this extremely crucial undertaking. The signing of these contract packages is a clear demonstration of this administration's commitment to pursuing big projects, big infrastructure projects that will foster growth and revitalize the economy. Apart from this, we are also pursuing other key railway projects such as the MRT-7, the LRT-1, Cavite Extension, the Philippine National Railway Clark Phases 1 and 2 that will in the future make our rail transit system a more viable option for our commuters. We owe it to the Filipino people to build major roads and critical infrastructure that will not only spur progress and social change, but also promote interconnectivity, ease traffic, and reduce travel time. With you as our partners, I am confident that we can move full speed ahead towards building better and more infrastructure projects for the Filipino people. Let's work together and let us achieve our shared goal of an efficient public transportation system that shall enhance our mobility, improve interconnectivity, and spur development equitably in our country. Let me assure you that the government remains dedicated to maximizing its resources to pursue even more ambitious endeavors that will bring comfort and progress to Filipinos all over the country. Ang lahat ng ito ay para sa ating mga mamamayan. Sama-sama nating isulong ang mga ganitong klaseng proyekto para sa lahat ng Pilipino. Maraming salamat po, mabuhay kayong lahat, at magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat.
And gentlemen, our First Lady, Luis Ananeta Marcos. She is accompanied by our GSP National President, Dr. Christina Lim Yuson.
what your honor means, Madam First Lady. Can I trust you on your honor to try to do your duty to God, to your country, and to help other people at all times and obey the Girl Scout law?
Yes, I do.
Please execute the Girl Scout sign as you recite the Girl Scout promise.
On my honor, I will do my duty to God and my country, to help other people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. A Girl Scout honor is to be trusted. A Girl Scout is loyal. A Girl Scout is helpful. A Girl Scout is a friend to all and a sister to every other Girl Scout. A Girl Scout is courteous. A Girl Scout respects living things. A Girl Scout is disciplined. A Girl Scout is self-reliant. A Girl Scout is thrifty. A Girl Scout is clean in thought, word, and deed.
Ladies and gentlemen, First Lady Louise Araneta Marcos will now receive the World Pin from Mrs. Susan R. Locsin, International Commissioner of the Girl Scouts of the Philippines.
I trust you to keep the promise you have just made, First Lady Louise Araneta Marcos. Welcome to the Sisterhood of Girl Guiding and Girl Scouting.
Everyone, let's give our newly invested member of the Girl Guide and Girl Scout movement a round of applause.
And now, as prescribed by Section 7 of Republic Act 10073, an act instituting the new Girl Scouts of the Philippines Charter that states, a woman president of the Philippines or the First Lady of the Philippines shall be the Chief Girl Scout of the Girl Scouts of the Philippines, and with the authority vested in me as National President of the Girl Scouts of the Philippines, I hereby install you First Lady Louise Araneta Marcos as our new Chief Girl Scout.
Our new Chief Girl Scout will now receive the Chief Girl Scout Medal and the Chief Girl Scout Pin from the National President of the Girl Scouts of the Philippines, Dr. Christina Lim Yuson.
Congratulations, First Lady. Mabuhay ka. Mabuhay ang bansang Pilipinas. Mabuhay ang Girl Scouts of the Philippines. To God be the honor, glory, and thanksgiving.
Let's give a round of applause to our new Chief Girl Scout, First Lady Louise Araneta Marcos.
Good afternoon to all of you. Sit down. Today I'm honored to be amongst all of you, the Girl Scouts of the Philippines. I don't know about being the youngest Girl Scout. I'm 63 years old, so that may be medium. So the Girl Scout, as you know, was traced, can be traced from Josefina Ascoda, a suffragist who came here in 1939 after she trained in the Girl Scouts in the US, right? So she came here, and during the time of Manuel Quezon, Commonwealth Act was created formalizing the Girl Scout. So this happened 82 years ago, and all this time the Girl Scouts of the Philippines have worked tirelessly in their mission to prepare our young women for the responsibilities, in their home, in the nation, and in the world community. As you know, as First Lady, I have been designated as the Chief Girl Scout. Not the youngest, but thank you. It's a title that I will be truly proud of, not only because of its meaningful history, but more so because it will allow me to help our young women cultivate the same values that I learned when I was a Girl Scout in high school. I still remember those days in school when, as a Girl Scout, we were taught to help our community by planting trees, right? Gardening, the planting of trees. Who would have thought that years later, especially after the recent Typhoon Paeng, that something as important as tree planting could help the community, all this flash flooding and all that. Had we planted trees, or maybe we can plant more trees, right? Then maybe the calamities wouldn't be as grave as they are. Climate change is real. Climate change is a problem. And if we can find ways to help our environment, we will definitely be able to help our community and our country. As part of the Girl Scout movement, I'm committed to help shape our young women's mental, emotional, and social qualities. I will try my best to help our environment and to do our part towards nation building. Together, we will be able to achieve these goals. Sama-sama tayo, babangon muli. Mabuhay kayong lahat. Mabuhay ang Girl Scout of the Philippines. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much to the Chief Girl Scout of the Philippines, First Lady Luis Anoneta Marcos, for that inspiring message.